Hey there, kids. Welcome back to Sunday School. My name is Abigail, and today we're going to be talking about when Jacob tricks Esau. Now let's go ahead and watch the story for today.
Isaac was a very old and almost blind man. He could hear and feel and taste, but he couldn't see. One day he heard his favorite son Esau come into the tent house. "Is that you, my son?" he asked. "Yes, father," Esau answered. "I am an old man, and I may soon die," said Isaac. "Take your bow and arrow and get me some deer meat. Then cook it the way I like it and bring the meat to me. I want to give you your birthright blessings because you are my firstborn son." Rebecca was listening to the conversation from the other room. "Esau doesn't deserve the birthright. He sold it to Jacob for a bowl of stew," she said to herself. So when Esau left for the field to hunt, she called her son Jacob and told him about what his father had said to his brother. Quickly, Jacob, said his mother, "do exactly what I tell you to do. Go out to the flock and get me 2 young goats. I will cook them the way your father likes them. Then take the meat to your father, and after he has enjoyed eating, he will bless you. After all, the birthright belongs to you, not Esau." "But mother, you can't fool father that easily. Esau's skin is hairy and mine is smooth. What if father feels me? He will think I am making a fool of him. Then he will be angry and curse me instead of blessing me," Jacob replied. "Don't worry," said Rebekah. "You just get the goats. I'll take care of the rest." So Jacob did what his mother told him to do. He brought her the goats, and as she fixed the meat for his father the way he liked it. Then Rebekah took Esau's favorite clothes and put them on Jacob. "I will make you a pair of gloves from the hairy skin of the young goats," she said. She also fastened up a strip of hairy skin around his neck. "Now go to your father. Here is the meat and some fresh bread." Jacob went into the room where Isaac was lying. "Father," said Jacob. "Yes," said Isaac. "Who are you, Esau or Jacob?" "I'm your eldest son, Esau. Here is some of the delicious meat you wanted. Sit up and eat it so then you can bless me." "How were you able to find it so quickly?" asked Isaac. "God helped me," Jacob lied. "Come over here," Isaac said. "I want to feel you to make sure you are really Esau." Isaac felt Jacob. "Yes, you are Esau," he said, "even though your voice sounds a little different." Isaac ate the food and then asked Jacob to kiss him. When he did, Isaac said, "Your clothes smell like Esau. You must be Esau." Then Isaac blessed Jacob. He said, "May God always give you rain for your crops and good harvests and grapes. May nations be your slaves, and may you rule over your brother." As soon as Jacob left the room, Esau came in with the meat for his father. "Here I am, Esau, your eldest son," he said. "Oh no," sobbed Isaac, "I have given your blessing to your brother." Esau began to cry too. "Oh, father, bless me too," he said. Isaac said, "You will have to work hard, and you will fight your way with the sword. For a while your brother will rule over you, but you will one day be free." Many times later, Esau thought, "If only I hadn't sold my birthright for a pot of stew." Jacob suffered for doing wrong. He never saw his mother again. God promised him the birthright, and he should have trusted God instead of taking the matter into his own hands.
Your guys' memory verse for this week is "Lie not one to another," Colossians 3:9. So I think this story is such a great reminder that we need to not lie to one another. As you see in this story, Jacob pretends to be something that he wasn't. He pretends to be Esau, not Esau. I was going to say Esau. He pretends to be Esau and goes up to his father and claims that he is Esau, when in reality he wasn't. And he lied straight to his father. And I think that's such a reminder to us that we need to not lie to each other, because it's not right to do so. And if we do lie and we do end up slipping up, we can also take comfort in the fact that that's why Jesus came to die. Jesus came to die for our sins and for the times that we slip up and accidentally lie to another person. And we need to remember that even if at some point we see that we've lied, we need to make sure that we go to the person and seek forgiveness, and seek forgiveness ultimately from God.
God, I need to talk to you about lying. Dear God, I feel bad inside. I did something wrong and I need to talk with you. When I did it, I hurt you and Mom and a nice man. What I did today was I told a lie. I was walking home from school and walked through Mr. Green's pretty flowers. I did not look where I was going. I tripped and fell on the flowers. Boy, did I make a mess. I ran home because I was scared. Mom asked, "Why are you so dirty?" I said I fell at school. Then I went to my bedroom. After a little while, Mom called me into the kitchen and told me to sit on a chair. Mom said, "Mr. Green phoned. He saw you fall and run away. He was afraid you were hurt. I am glad you are all right, but why did you lie to me?" Well... When you lie, Mom said, you hurt the person you lie to and you hurt God because he loves you. Mom told me that to feel better inside, I had to do two things. First, I had to tell you and Mom that I was sorry. I already told Mom. Now I am telling you. Mom says that if I ask you, you will forgive me because Jesus died on the cross for my sins. Dear Jesus, sometimes I'm afraid to tell the truth. Forgive me, Jesus, and help me to be brave enough to always speak the truth. Now, God, I have to say amen. I want and need to tell Mr. Green that I am sorry. When I ran away, I lied to him too. I am sorry. I love you, Jesus. Amen. So just like in this story, when the little girl ended up having to tell the truth, she was forgiven in the end of the story. And that's the same way that God is towards us. Even when we slip up, maybe when we lie to somebody, he will end up forgiving us because of his love for us and because Jesus died to save us from our sins.
Hi, boys and girls. I am back and I am looking forward to worshiping with you this morning. This is just a reminder that in this video, I can't do all the hand signs with you because my fingers are going to be busy playing piano for you, okay? So let's go ahead and sing Do Lord together. Do Lord, oh, do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh, do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh, do Lord, do remember me. Got a home in glory land and outshines the sun. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Way beyond the blue. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Way beyond the blue. I took Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I took Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. I took Jesus as my Savior, you take him too. Way beyond the blue. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Way beyond the blue. Awesome, boys and girls. I enjoyed worshiping with you this morning. I hope you have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. Hi, boys and girls. I am back with another worship song for you, and this one is called Down in My Heart. So the words go like this. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. And when we say the word joy, we're going to put our hands up like, yay, yay, like you're really happy. Like if you were to bounce up and down, right? When you're really happy, you would move your hands around. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. Now, the red verse says, I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap my arms around myself, and I'm just going to go back and forth because that's what the love of Jesus reminds me of. When I think of God loving me and Jesus loving me. It's kind of like my mommy or my daddy were giving me a great big hug, and I feel so safe and I feel so content when I'm with them. And so you're just going to put your arms around yourself. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. And once again, when I am here playing the piano for you, I can't do all the hand signs. So that's something you need somebody to help you with, okay? You just have to remember to do it by yourself. Here we go. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. That's it, boys and girls. I had fun worshiping with you once again. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, boys and girls. I would like to teach you a song today. It's called the Bible. And before we start, I thought, I'd look around the room and I'd get a couple Bibles out and show you what they look like. And I found so many of them. You're not even going to believe this. Here is a children's NIV Bible for kids. Here is another one, the Beginner's Bible. Here is another children's Bible where all the verses are done in rhymes. And these are books that I used to use when I taught the kids how to sing in Sunday school a long, long time ago. Here is a paperback version of the Holy Bible, a hard copy of the Holy Bible, and I have one more version of the Bible here on my phone. Boys and girls, that is 6 copies of the Bible. Oh my gosh, how many people have? And that is just a small room, this tiny little room over here. So it's a very good book, and I thought it would be very fun to teach you the song today, the Bible. So here we go. I want you to put your hands out in front of you like you're reading a very good book, the Holy Bible. And I want you to sing the Bible. And then I want you to point to yourself and sing, yes, that's the book for me. Put your hands on your hip and stomp your feet. I stand alone on the word of God. And then put your hands back out. The Bible. Let's do that one more time. The Bible. Point to yourself. Yes, that's the book for me. Hands on your hips and stomp your feet. Stand alone on the word of God. And back out to your hands. The Bible. All right, now I'm going to play piano for you, so my hands can't be doing that. My hands are going to be busy playing the piano. But maybe our helper. Yeah, that's what a helper does, right? They help us. So maybe they can do the hand signs for you. And the words are up there for the helper so that they can read them too. All right, here we go. The Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God. The Bible. The Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God. The Bible. I hope you enjoyed that song, boys and girls. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.
So for your guys' coloring page today, you have this coloring page of Jacob lying to Isaac, and you can see that he's got the fur coat and he's giving the stew to Isaac, pretending to be Esau. You guys can go ahead and color this sheet, and after you finish doing that, we will move on to our craft for today. All right, so the first thing that you guys are going to do is you guys are going to go ahead and color this whole picture. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. next thing that you're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this part out right here. So I'm just gonna cut a whole line across. And then after doing that, I'm gonna then go ahead and cut out his hand. Now, you guys don't have to do it perfectly unless you guys want to. It's completely up to you, but I'm gonna try and cut more on the black line so that it actually looks like it's like it's a part of his body, because we're gonna end up using our brad and we're gonna end up gluing it, or not gluing it, I'm sorry, we're gonna end up using the brad to hold it all together. So then we're gonna try and line up the dot as best as possible and take our brad, which mine's kind of coming apart here, so that's okay. And then we're gonna try and poke a hole through it. Now sometimes it's a little tricky. Sometimes I actually will use a scissors, like the pointy edge of the scissors, to poke the hole, because sometimes it's a little stubborn and it won't go in. Uh-oh, I ripped the page. Whoops. Well, what I'm gonna try and do, because it's not really going through whatsoever, so I'm gonna try and poke a hole with it through with the scissors. If you guys are going to poke a hole with the scissors, make sure that you guys talk to a parent at home, because I don't want you guys to end up cutting yourself. Okay. There we go. And then on the back, you guys are just going to spread it apart. So then I'm going to get some tape and try to tape this little part up. But the moral of the story is that it's supposed to be able to move so that it can touch Jacob's arm like this.